It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, January 10th, 2018. It is 7 a.m. and welcome to, we didn't throw a breaker today.
Yeah, we're rolling, man.
Here we go with the throwing the breaker thing again.
Just trying to jinx
Well, we were
it.
2 in a row. We didn't go for 3. We actually made it on the air at 7 o'clock this morning.
I know, impressive, isn't it?
You never seen Scooter move so fast as when these breakers go to throw it about 5 minutes before you go live on the air.
He's not playing anymore. I wish folks could see that power strip. I think I could
No,
power.
you do, especially the fire department does not want to see that power strip.
You know we're on live TV.
Oops.
Right? That thing could power half
Maybe
a
Ken
mountain
Williams is
home.
not watching today. Maybe Ken is sleeping in today. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Down on the Corner program. And we're all enjoying Brood Awakening coffee. How is it?
Very good. Perfect 10W30 consistency. I love it.
There you go. It goes down good.
Yep.
So, you know, they give you the basket and you get to put that little piece of paper in there. And
It's
then you
called
fill
a
up
filter.
the filter.
Yeah, filter.
Yeah, okay. I don't think you're supposed to fill the cup up. That's not a measuring cup. But to him it is. Have you looked in there?
No, but you just gave me an idea. You know, I don't think paper filters can handle Dale's coffee. We might need an actual automotive oil filter to.
Shall I order a
Right.
Wix filter for the coffee pot?
It may help.
Wix filters for your coffee pot. There's an idea.
That's just wrong.
As you heard in the introduction, 3 locations to serve you: BRMC lobby, Highway 62 East, Plaza out there by Anytime Fitness, and what I missed, Balmer Boulevard.
Yep.
I went
Right
out
here.
to 62 East Plaza out there by Anytime Fitness, talked to Mike, got another big bag of freshly ground roasted beans for our coffee. Good stuff. What did I say yesterday? No coffee, no show.
You know, he gets like these, what are they, 6-pound bags or
Yeah, I
something?
get about 6 pounds at a time
And what does it last you, 3 days?
and a half.
Something wrong.
If you want the best coffee, Todd, check out Brood Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Anyway. And so, Roller Funeral Homes brings you our morning prayer. And this week kicked off the Mountain Home Christian Academy students. Today we have Emily Heidi, who's a student in the Mountain Home Christian Academy. And a little bit about the Christian Academy. They take no government funding and teach no Common Core. So Mountain Home Christian Academy, if you can help them financially, you can call them at 424-6622. All donations are appreciated. And now for our morning prayer, Emily Heidi, student at Mountain Home Christian Academy. Emily?
Dear Jesus, I thank you first for another beautiful day of life you have given us. I thank you for blessing each and every one of us, for another chance to correct our mistakes, to love and honor you. Thank you for giving everyone the opportunity to succeed. Father, we know it gets rough at times. We are not perfect. I pray that you give us forgiveness, and I lift the ones who are struggling and who are weak to you, Lord. You are the way, Lord, and I pray that you keep us focused on not what is seen, but what is unseen, your kingdom of heaven. I pray that you fill our hearts with love and faith. Even when others doubt us and put us down, help us to love them, Lord. I pray you help the ones who are sick. Just put your healing hand on them. Jesus, thank you for sacrificing your life for us. Thank you for dying on the cross for our sins. Thank you for being there and supporting us when times get hard. I also thank you for the love and peace you give us every day. In your name I pray. Amen.
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 Wow. Fantastic students at the Mountain Christian Academy. If you can help them financially at the Christian Academy, you can call them at 424-6622. Once again, the Mountain Christian Academy takes no public money from the government and teaches no Common Core. Mountain Christian Academy, Glenbriar at the Bypass, right across the street from Mountain Baptist Church. Emily,
Great
thank
prayer.
you.
Thank
Is
you.
school going well for you this year?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good to have you here.
Good to see you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And so, wow. I tell you what, top-notch students.
Sure enough.
I'll tell you what, you know, they get up earlier than normal to come down to the TV station to do this. And they have to, and we suggested that they write it out, but, you know, some of them come in and just do it cold turkey, what's on their heart and their mind that morning, you know.
I love that, though. I love that spontaneity, that,
Yeah.
you know, just off the cuff. And
But can you imagine the education that they're getting there with Mountain Christian Academy, just, you know, that type of environment?
Their whole program is amazing, though.
Yeah.
It really, really
I
is.
guarantee their college rate's pretty high.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
Yeah. And your weather is brought to you by your hometown Sears store. I love Sears. Sears is in my blood. Worked for them for 14, 15 years, 100 years ago. Great company, and the products are outstanding. Appliances for your home, tools for your garage, your workshop, whatever. Woodworking, mechanics tools, whatever you
Outside stuff, they got lawn mowers. They got
need. Lawn care equipment.
Snow blowers.
snow blowers.
Yeah.
That, according to your mule,
Now, we need to
Why
talk
not?
about that mule's nose real quick before we go all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll bring her in here and let you talk to her.
Well,
Want to?
is her name Ed?
It's Lou.
Lou. Okay.
oh, horse is a horse. Oh, wait, wrong song. Woo! A mule is a mule. I don't know how.
Yeah, we'll have to get the theme song off the show. won't we?
I know Mr. Ed part, but I don't know what's her name?
Lou.
Lou part. I got it. I might have to write out a little lyric for her, but
There's a lot of words that rhyme with Lou. It shouldn't be
I
hard.
think she's sick though. Her nose is not telling the
Is she
truth.
congested or something? I mean, what's her weather forecast?
Well, you're going to have to talk to her, but is it or is it not snowing in Colorado right
Well,
now?
I don't know about Colorado. Why?
Maybe she just got an extra sensitive nose.
Let me look at the radar. I
Maybe.
doubt it's. No, I'm not seeing anything on the radar in Denver. Did you say Denver specifically?
I just said the whole state of Colorado.
Well, yeah, it's probably. Well, you know,
Well, there you go.
there's just a hint.
She was right again. She's always right. You can't doubt her, man.
There's snow somewhere. Oh, that's just wrong.
That mule's never been wrong yet, man.
Oh, your weather brought to you by your hometown Sears store. Today we have 43 degrees at Mountain Home. It's going to cool off today. 43 at Mountain Home, 42 at Harrison, 37 at Hardy, 43 at Mountain View, 45 at Yellville, Arkansas, Marshall, Arkansas, 43. Same in Calico, Poplar Bluff, Missouri on Highway 67 is at 39. Branson on US 65 at 39. West Plains, Missouri, where 160 intersects 63 is 42 degrees. In contrast, where my son is at with my daughter-in-law and grandson, 19 in Watford City, North Dakota. And I have a feeling
they
we're going to
can
be
have
close
it.
to that later today and tomorrow.
Did you say it's going to cool off today? I thought we were getting up to 50.
Well, yeah, but by the time 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock rolls around, that front comes through and it cools
Yeah,
off.
it's supposed to
again.
cool
Oh,
off.
we got a front coming?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go get my coat, man.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think I'd check that mule's nose, too. I think it needs adjusting.
Dale, you are my mule. you are my weather man.
Take a look at the national radar.
I'm not even going anywhere with that.
Me either. There's really not much going on east of Arkansas or even north of Arkansas. There's a little bit in Michigan, but it's kind of floating away into Canada. Montana, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, all getting a little bit. Northern California. Can you believe the rain and the mudslides in Southern California? I think we got the fires out finally.
Yeah.
Now the hillsides
No.
are running down the
Yeah.
101, you know.
Burn off all the vegetation. Now the rain hits.
Now
and
the
just
rain hits
washes
and there
all
it
the mud
goes.
off.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take a look at Arkansas. It looks like all highways in Arkansas are clear. 62, 412 east-west, 65 north-south of Branson, 63 through Jonesboro, 167 through Batesville, Highway 67 going to Poplar Bluff, Missouri from Little Rock. Looks like it's in good shape. Interstates 30, 30, 40, 49, 55 in Arkansas look good. Take a quick look at Missouri. Hey, we're picking up a little bit on I-70 around Kansas City, and
What is that purple stuff?
I think that's ground. I think they got the intensity of the radar turned up so high
Yeah.
that it's just, and it could be that fog. You know, they're talking about some of that freezing fog or that rain and drizzle. It
Yeah.
could be just they have a way to adjust that intensity on that radar.
Can you bring up the forecast?
Oh yeah.
That way we can kind of get an idea
Okay,
of what's
let me go
coming down the line.
home. We'll go to Baxter County. If you want to follow along at home, it's www.weather.gov. This is no secret. Okay, for Mountain Home, here we go. And I'll roll that up. Here's what it says from the National Weather Service. Today, drizzle and dense fog. Tonight, 20% slight chance of rain. Thursday, 30 to 70% chance of rain, then rain likely. Wintry mix on Thursday night, possible, 70% chance. Friday, 30% chance snow, then sunny, high of 34. And today, high of 58. And from there, it just kind of, well, tomorrow, even a high of 60. Yeah, good. 2 warm days.
What's it going to be at 6 p.m. today?
Today, probably around 55.
Okay.
Yeah. But Thursday, watch out for Thursday. What's that song the monkeys did? Look out, here comes tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look out, here comes tomorrow. Yeah. Saturday night, low of 15 degrees. Ugh.
Here we go.
Here we go again. All right.
It's like a roller coaster.
Boy, your weather brought to you by your hometown Sears store. Check out your hometown Sears store, locally owned and operated with the top name brand appliances and tools. I need to go down to get a shop vac one of these days. I need to.
You keep talking about that.
One of these days, I'm gonna get one. I just have to go down to Sears and get it.
They got it.
I was gonna let me bring this up on Facebook real quick. Our good friend Dennis Dunderdale comes in. And there has been, I'm trying to get this in as fast as I can.
While he's doing this, you got a PSA or anything?
He can't find anything.
There's nothing going on.
It's pretty quiet out there,
Yeah.
huh?
You have a January 13th, Jeremy Myers at Raps Baron Brewing, but we'll be talking about that here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, you got that ready?
Yeah, this was posted 14 hours ago by Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. We'll bring this up on the screen.
Got it.
Chronic wasting disease detected in Arkansas 2 years ago has been found in 3 more counties. 4 white-tailed deer in Benton, Washington, and Sebastian counties recently tested positive for the deadly disease, according to the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. The deer in Benton County were a 2-year-old doe near Decatur, a 5.5-year-old doe near Springtown, and the Sebastian County deer was a 1.5-year-old buck near Prairie Grove. All 4 were harvested by hunters during the 17-18 deer season and confirmed as CWD positive by the Wisconsin Veterinary Diagnostic Laboratory in Madison, Wisconsin. For more information on that, you can go to Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. I've got the app on my phone, and we'll give you all of that information. But the chronic wasting disease goes into the nervous system. It's a kind of a brain disorder through the deer. And probably bring that up when Dennis Dunderdale comes back in for Arkansas Game and Fish. But just
looks like it's starting to become a big problem.
well, and it's funny that it all started in Newton County.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was all concentrated in Newton County. Then you had one in Boone, and then the surrounding counties. I'm not familiar with the counties west and south. I don't think it ever crossed into Baxter across the White River, and I don't even know about Marion County if they had 1 or 2. But
Don't know about Marion. I know Baxter. I didn't think it had yet. But
How did it get here?
that they're still trying to determine that. They don't know. From what I remember from when Dennis, back in the radio days, when Dennis would come in and we talk, he came in on the last Wednesday of every month, and we talk about chronic wasting disease. And it was very, very concentrated in Newton County, and how and why that one county had so many. It was like 85 or 90 at that point.
Did a farmer bring in some feed from out of state?
We don't know.
Huh.
Don't know. Don't know if there's. We just don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, CWD reported in Northwest Arkansas, and check out. Go to ArkansasGameandFish.com, and you can get a lot more information there, and probably a lot more than what I have time to do on the show today. But anyway, what else we got, guys? Before we take a break, we got Baxter County. Who we got here? We got the collector, the circuit clerk. The collector's here.
we got the whole mess
The
of them.
whole gang is here.
You got a full house.
All right, stick around. We're going to be right back. Scooter, take us to break for a minute, will you?
You got it. Be right back.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
More than just propane, Reese Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reese Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reese Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
They said, I'm not ready to move. I'm not ready for such a change. I'm not ready to give up my independence. Then, after receiving a lot of love and encouragement, they moved to the Good Samaritan Society. They said, I should have done it years ago.
Senior care and services from the Good Samaritan Society.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home. It is 7:18 on this Wednesday morning. We want to welcome our Baxter County Collector, Assessor, and Circuit Court Clerk. Is that right? Did I get it right?
County and Circuit Clerk.
County and Circuit Clerk. Okay.
That's all right.
So how's everybody? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Did I see in the paper where we're all up for re-election?
We are. Yes, we are.
So let's just go down the line and introduce ourselves and tell a little bit about yourself, Canda.
Well, I'm Canda Reese, and I am the County and Circuit Clerk for Baxter County. We have a dual office here, so whereas in most counties there's a county clerk and there's a circuit clerk, and here I'm both. I've been in that position for 5 years now, and I'm excited to be running again and honored just for the opportunity to serve Baxter County.
And our illustrious collector.
Yes, I have announced that I'm running again. I'll be running for my 3rd term.
Good.
And it has been a great two terms so far. We've made lots of changes to the office, and we look forward to the changes that we anticipate to keep making in the office. And so I appreciate everyone's support and accepting the changes that we have brought to the office and all of that. So, and being able to work with all of these wonderful ladies, and then the judge,
Yeah.
the sheriff, the coroner, all the elected officials has just been amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm Jayme Nicholson. I'm the Baxter County Assessor. I'm in my 5th year, running for my 4th term, and love my job, love serving the people. Just ready to get after it again.
It's another year. Here we go.
We have a unique opportunity here that we don't see in a lot of the other counties, which as elected officials we work closely with all the other counties. But the unique thing about Baxter County is that all the elected officials really have a good working relationship together. And we don't always agree with all the decisions or anything, but we work well together with all of the county elected offices and the Quorum Court as well. So we're excited about that.
What I've seen over the transition over the last, say, 5, 6, 7 years, you've transitioned into a good working team. Everybody works together from the courthouse across the street. It makes a difference when you can walk in the office. Hi, how can I help you? You get the smile on your face. You know, it's like, here's another victim. You know.
We hope we don't come across that way.
No, you don't. It's fun. I mean, you know, I remember days going by where it wasn't fun, but now it is. I mean,
Nobody likes to pay taxes. We don't like to pay them either, but we have to. But, you know, if we can make an atmosphere where the public feels comfortable coming in and make it enjoyable, then it helps.
Yeah. Okay, all three get my famous question. You're going to have to think about this. We'll start with Jayme.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, good. She gets it first.
Genie in a bottle, you get 3 wishes, and it has to deal with your office and your job. Yeah, Genie in a bottle, and you get 3 wishes.
I get 3 wishes.
So what would you do in your office?
For my office or just
with your people, whatever, with your job?
I would love to be able to pay them more so that I could keep professional people. I mean, we have a good crew, but I'm just losing one this week just because I can't pay them what they can make out in the public. And they're a professional person, and it's really hard as a county official not to be able to pay your staff what they're worth. That's number 1.
Anybody else with a number 1, Teresa?
I agree with Jayme on that, and mine is just to make a difference in even the employees' lives in the county. We have been brought to this point in our lives for a purpose, and it is to make a difference in the community and for the people that work with us and for us, and just to be that difference and to see lives changed and just the whole county change and to the positive, I guess, would be my number 1.
Canda?
I can't top those 2 answers. Mine, actually, the first thing that came to my mind was exactly what Jayme said, because we do have employees in all of our county departments who come in and they do a great job and they work hard every day. And as a county, unlike the public industry, we don't get to go make more money so that we then have more to pay in salaries. We're limited to the income that the county has, and
so
using
your offices
that for
are
the
each budgeted individually for payroll.
Yes,
exactly,
absolutely, and so that would be one thing that I would like to see. But it's like Teresa said too, not I don't think one of us, even 6 or 7 years back, looked at our path ahead of us and said, oh, I want to go into county government. We all are of a like mindset that we were directed into this, and we firmly believe that we were put here for a purpose. And
Absolutely.
So to see that played out and to be able to make a difference that's goal number 1.
And you know, what just came to mind is you're not just serving Mountain Home. Yes, you're on the square at Mountain Home, but you've got Big Flat, Cotter, Norfolk, Gamelia, Clark Ridge,
Hand Cove, the other end of the earth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lakeview.
Lakeview. So you get all walks of life, all temperaments. So how do you handle the difference? Because yes, we are a retired population here in Baxter County. So
I tell the ladies in my office that no one walks into our office by accident. It's all by design, and we are there to make a difference in their lives. They could be the one and only smiling face that person sees that day, And if they know them by name, to call them by name. Because we live in a society where everything's done on our phones, everything is done without verbal communication. And the one thing that I learned years ago when I went into the insurance business is the one thing everyone loves to hear the most is their name. And at that time I went, that's weird.
Well,
but it's really not
old-time
weird.
restaurant. You walk in and once you're there 2 or 3, they'll call you by name.
Yep. And I think that's important
Yep.
in the roles that we play. If we know, or the people in our office know someone, to actually use their name.
That's interesting. But it does make a difference.
I yell at them from my window. I'll go, hey! What are you doing today? And they'll go, who's
Where is
talking
she?
to me?
So, Canda, in your job, describe, you've got a dual office as say it again, county clerk and
circuit clerk.
And circuit clerk. What do you do in that with the two separate?
Circuit clerk is indeed the circuit court clerk. So we maintain the case files for all of the circuit court judges. So all the domestic relations cases, probate cases, felony criminal cases, juvenile and civil cases. We handle all of those and maintain the records for that. And then also all the land recordings. In other counties, or excuse me, in other states, they have a recorder of deeds. We do that too. And so we maintain all the land records for the county. And then as the county clerk, we really are responsible for the administrative duties of the county, like accounts payable, the payroll for all of the county offices, and running the elections. That's a huge part of county clerk duties. And
do you dread election day?
Election day is a very busy day, yes. Do I dread it? I'm always ready to see it come and go.
Yeah.
we're
day,
already
you could be up all night long.
We could, absolutely. And there have been times when we're walking out of the courthouse at 2 o'clock in the morning after tabulating everything and getting everything tied up and reported to the state. But we're already gearing up for the primary election that is coming in May, and think people have the perception that, well, that just happens. Well, there's a whole lot of work that goes into that, and so we're already starting to work on that.
So in all three offices, the level of professionalism and the accuracy, you're talking elections, you're talking collecting taxes, you're talking assessing taxes, and so that's why, Jayme, when you said you wish you could pay your people more because they're professional people, one stroke of the pen could cost somebody who knows what.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So how do you maintain, how do you keep the accuracy in all three offices so good?
We're all human, and everybody makes mistakes, us
Exactly.
included, and sometimes mistakes are made. But I think I'll speak for my staff as a whole, and I think probably for these girls as well. There is a commitment to excellency.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And doing what is in the best interest of the county in every aspect of what we do. So it is what it is.
And I think we have been blessed. Yes, Jayme is losing one, and we all are going to lose some, gain some. But the people that we have that work in our office seem to care about Baxter County and the jobs that they perform, and the quality of work that they have to do, and the accuracy of their work. And in my office, because we are the keeper, we're the taker of the money, and there are times that we have quite a bit of money in our office, and the ladies and I say ladies because at this moment we have no men that work in our office, but the employees in the office, they all have to sign off stating that they understand what they are responsible for, and that they are responsible for everything that they bring into our office, that the people that come to them, they're responsible for each and every cent of that. And if they're off 1 penny, they have to tell me. I don't care if they're over a penny or under a penny or any amount above that. They have to be accountable for that, and they take that with importance. With a lot of sincerity, and I've been blessed that the ladies in the office really take their jobs, even though they don't get paid a lot of money, and they do it to the best of their abilities.
Right.
I think we
I
all
agree.
have.
Mine are that way too. We just have a level of integrity with the staff that I have. I just absolutely, they're just like family to me. We spend more time together than we do our own families. I think a lot of times people don't understand all that goes on in an assessor's office and what level of education you've got to, if you don't know it, you've got to get educated. Because not only do we assess people walking in for personal property, but we also have to work the deeds, the legal descriptions. We have to map those deeds and make sure that that they'll close and that it is the correct property. And then, of course, we have a GIS.
So you mean like department. If you have an engineering design from a surveyor?
A survey. Mm-hmm.
And so if that's incorrect, that can actually throw you off.
Usually the surveys are correct. It's usually the people that will bring in a legal description to an attorney and they think it's right, and most people don't know how to read a legal. And so what we do is we map it, every deed that comes through our office, we map it to make sure that it's the correct property and that it is, we've got every bit of the property, and we correct errors from years past every single day.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they didn't used to do that. They didn't used to map them. So if you don't map it...
So is this where you have to use the coordinates like
mm-hmm.
the... Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. And then if it doesn't, if the legal description isn't correct, then we send it back to the attorney and make them fix it. We will not transfer unless they fix it. So what we're doing is protecting the new owner of the property.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea about that one?
No.
Wow.
I didn't know they mapped it.
I didn't either. That's interesting. Well, that's a big undertaking.
Pretty neat, though.
Yeah, it is. Wow. It's time for break, 7:31. We'll be right back.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Hi, I'm Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. If anybody needs trash service in the area, please give us a call. Arch Trash Service is veteran owned, and I've been in the local area resident for over 20 years. I'll provide a better service than the other guys and even provide front door service trash pickup for those that aren't able to take their trash to the curb. We'll also pick up almost anything and even provide free recycling. I am Ricky with Arch Trash Pickup. And please give me a call for all your trash service needs.
Coming in 2018, VHF Archery Range, brought to you by DeerHunterFan.com TV and Steadyform. This 10,000 square foot indoor climate-controlled archery range will feature 3D targets, 3D pop-up, and state-of-the-art video shooting. DHF Archery Range will be open to the public and available for all ages. It's a great facility for hunters and archers alike and located in the center of the Ozarks in beautiful Bull Shoals, Arkansas. That's DHF Archery Range coming in 2018. Keep on the lookout for more details and their grand opening announcement soon.
You've tried medications just cover up the pain, and you've tried dieting to help lose weight. Before you try something drastic like surgery to get rid of the numbness and tingling, why don't you try a better approach to health? Hi, I'm Dr. Charles Osgood, and at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we heal the whole person the natural way.
At Mountain Home Family Chiropractic, we take a hands-on approach to chiropractic care, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. Our 20 years of service has led to successful results.
When I come in to see Dr. Osgood, sometimes after one adjustment, I have immediate relief. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 adjustments.
I recommend Mountain Home Family Chiropractic because it really works and keeps me pain-free.
Mountain Home Family Chiropractic supports the community by donating to Mountain Home Food Basket and the Lions Club. Request an appointment with us today at Mountain Home Family Chiropractic. Excellence for your body and frame alignment.
And we are back 7:36 on this January 10th. And I love TV. Look at all these pretty girls around here. So, Jayme, you're running for what? You've been in 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years. Our 3-year, third term is 6 years, so I'm going into my 6th year, and then our election is for the 4th term.
And the exciting thing about this election is that in the last election, the voters adopted 4-year terms for countywide offices.
Hallelujah.
So this is the first time we'll be running for a 4-year term. So we're excited about that.
It's so hard to every other year have to think about
It's
it.
expensive.
You really want that. Plus, you really want to be just working in your office and making things happen, and you have to take
And
the
not
time
bringing
out.
political ad money to TV stations?
Exactly.
Okay, wish number 2.
Wish number
You
2.
thought I forgot about that.
I did, and I actually had one earlier, and I forgot about it now.
So I guess it would be like room for improvement. I mean, I have seen a vast improvement since y'all were elected. And I don't know, I enjoy downtown Mountain Home. And I guess seeing the smiles on your faces make the difference. You know, I helped somebody, Teresa, about a week or so ago. Oh, it was my son. And, of course, he's in Atlanta, he's in South Carolina, he's in Nashville, he's all over, and overlooked paying the taxes on a pickup truck. Okay. Took care of it. I don't know who was behind the counter. It was done. Very simple, very efficient, and moved on. But that makes it easy.
Mm-hmm. That's our goal. Mm-hmm. For all of our offices, is just to make it easier and where people don't dread coming into any of our offices. Mm-hmm. It's
okay. I'll tell you. Go ahead.
The assessor's office is probably and the collector's office is probably the first office they come to when they move to a town. We kind of feel like we're the welcoming committee. We always welcome them, and they're like, "Well, thank you, and thank you for We try to fill them in on how our system works and so we try to represent Baxter County, the way that we'd want to welcome someone to our home,
When I mentioned coming into the office, I went into Jayme's office and Teresa's. I think you were out of town that day. But when you have somebody that has to have a home base, like my youngest son uses Mountain Home as his home base, but he had a 4-month job in Atlanta, then he had 7 days in South Carolina. Right now he's in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, waiting to go back to South Carolina, then back to Atlanta, Georgia. And there's no certain way to ensure that his post office deliveries get...
He needs to, as long as we have an email, if he gets the email on his phone, we can email him anything he needs.
That would help. Yeah. Because I bet there's a lot of people that will use Mountain Home or Big Flat or Cotter as a home base, but maybe they have a motor home.
Right. I have a lot of people in the service that contact my office via email from across the world and say, would you assess me, or or would you do this for me, or my homestead, or as long as it's their only primary residence, we give them the homestead, whether they're in the service or whatever. So.
So for somebody that uses Baxter County as a home base, everything can be communicated. Yeah, what about paying?
You can pay your taxes. I mean, we have the link set up on our Facebook page where a person, if they like the Baxter County Collectors Facebook page, there's a link on there. They can go pay their taxes that way. They can go to the baxtercounty.org website, pay that way.
Good. Good.
On the tax statements this year, there'll be a QR code box at the top of their statement. They can, if they have a scanner on, the scanner on their phone, they can pay their taxes that way. The East program at the school they've told me that they have my app. I'll be the first collector in the state of Arkansas and one of the first across the country that will have an app for my office. And in that app, to my understanding...
How convenient. Pay your taxes on your iPhone.
Yes. And that is my goal.
You can assess that way, too.
Really?
And you can set up to receive your tax statements by email. I'm the first collector in the state that has requested to have the texting option. The credit card provider is working out a texting. We haven't got to the nuts and bolts of that one yet, but I'm the first collector in the state that has asked that people can pay by text. And so I'm trying every way possible. It doesn't matter where you are. There shouldn't be a reason why you can't pay your taxes.
Cool.
So
that is cool.
Yeah.
Now, for those that need to pay monthly, is
pay.
that an option?
Yes, it is. By state statute, if you have both real estate and personal property, if you pay monthly, you can pay whatever amount that you want to pay.
Really?
But it all has to go towards personal property before any of it can go to your real estate, and that's by state statute. That's not a collector's choice. That's nothing that we are following state statute when it comes to that.
That makes it easier.
Wow. We have our drop box out front. People can put their payments in the drop box. We have tried to exhaust every avenue of to give for people to make their payments.
I remember days gone by where there'd be a line stretched all the way half across the courthouse lawn. I think, are they giving away hot dogs or something? Wow. See, y'all have made it a lot, streamlined all these offices.
We've made a lot of progress over the last 5 years.
A lot of work. Wow.
We're very proud of it.
Scooter, you're over here thinking, because I can smell something burning.
Not me. I'm paid up.
Hopefully.
Hopefully I'm paid up. I need
no,
to text.
You're not. This is 2018. The bills are coming out.
Let me text my wife here.
We actually, in the clerk's office, just last week, we went live on a new program with the state called e-filing. So court documents are now submitted electronically to the clerk's office. They get an electronic file mark, and there will be no longer paper court files. I don't know that we'll ever get to a completely paperless system, but all the case records and everything are going to be
this is funny because I was filming court last Thursday, and there was people bringing papers up, and the judge is looking at, you don't know about this electronic filing? We're supposed to be trying to file electronically.
Yes,
he took a couple of them. He's like, I'll do it, but from now on, everything's going to happen electronically.
I can't imagine, because I've seen, when you've done the court stuff, the stacks of stuff on the judge's bench.
Oh, yeah.
The poor guy's got to read that stuff.
I usually carry 2 to 3 big mail tote plastic bins full of case files to court on Thursdays when we have criminal court days. Last week was the first week that I didn't take any case files with me. We're completely, the judge is looking all that information up online, and it's completely changing the way we do things. And so that not only impacts our office and the way that we do things, but it impacts all of the judges. It impacts all of the attorneys who practice in this area. It has a huge, far-reaching effect. So we're excited about that as well.
Loss of page 4 out of 7 or something like that.
That is true. Or when people pull things out of the file to copy them and they put them all back in the wrong order. Yeah, it eliminates all of that. And it also makes it available for people to access from their living room. And attorneys, the great thing about e-filing, there's a lot of court things that have to be filed on a deadline. And so it's not unusual for us to have someone running in the door at 4:30, I have to get this file marked today. And this way they can click a button to upload that document and file it to our office from their pajamas on their living room couch. And if we have a snow day, we can still receive documents, we can still carry on business as usual. So it's a huge
That's
change,
amazing.
but it's hard to get people out of the mindset of having that paper court file. We've moved to a technological world, and that's creating lots of changes. Wow. We're excited about it.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I knew something was going on, like I said, when the judge kept saying stuff to these lawyers, and they're looking at him like he's nuts. And like, no, we filed this electronically.
I've
we'll
seen,
go over it
we're
later.
down there, when they film court, I mean, there's just stacks of stuff. That poor judge. And some of them files are, 3 inches thick.
That's not the good files.
That's not the good files, no.
No, you don't want to.
That's not the tax refund file right there.
No.
That we
I
just
was
get
in court
Jerry's mules
yesterday.
over there.
Yesterday we had a civil case that had 5 volumes. I kid you not.
5
That
volumes?
one case, and that stack of files was at least this tall. So, I mean, now we don't have to haul that around. It's awesome.
Can you imagine hauling files around on a 2-wheel dolly?
That's what I
You
did.
did.
That's what I did.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
Hey, Jerry, they're up to date. What about your mule's nose over there? Can we get a more accurate snow forecast over there?
I've needed your mule from time to time.
Yeah, they need to borrow your mule. We need to take a break. Scooter, help us out there.
Take a break.
Take a break.
Be right back.
More than just propane, Reese Propane provides you full-service propane delivery as well as tank and piping installation. We are your dependable choice, offering the very best in personal service with on-time deliveries and competitive prices. Reese Propane also sells and installs tankless water heaters and appliances and can even convert your gas cook stove to liquid propane. So no need to fuss and cuss about bad service. Call us at Reese Propane. We greatly appreciate your business and God bless.
Hello, I'm Charles Ferguson. Here at Mountain View Chevrolet, we still do business the old-fashioned way with honesty and integrity. And we have a good inventory of new Chevy cars, trucks, and SUVs from large to small. Our service department has all GM certified technicians, and our friendly salespeople are ready and eager to fit a car truck to your needs in a price range you can afford. We also have a lot full of pre-owned cars and trucks, program and new car trade-ins to choose from. So come see us at Mountain View Chevrolet.
Life is too short to wear boring clothes. Welcome to Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique, where we carry the latest trends and fashions and accessories at prices anyone can enjoy. Feel beautiful while looking fabulous with a large range of fashions that fits anyone's sense of style. You're sure to discover something unique and new at every visit. Shabby to Chic also features 12 professional stylists, aesthetics by Amy J, a nail technician, and 4 tanning beds. Excite your style at Shabby to Chic Salon and Boutique in Mountain Home.
They said, I'm not ready to move. I'm not ready for such a change. I'm not ready to give up my independence. Then, after receiving a lot of love and encouragement, they moved to the Good Samaritan Society. They said, I should have done it years ago.
Senior care and services from the Good Samaritan Society.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
With a large showroom of over 13,000 square feet, the Furniture Depot is your local choice for quality name brand furniture at prices anyone can afford. They carry a great selection of catnapper recliners, power recliners with lumbar support and lift chairs. Check out Furniture Depot's variety of living room and dining room sets in various styles and designs. And don't forget about their mattress gallery featuring Serta, Symbol mattresses, and adjustable beds. Family owned and operated, that's Furniture Depot, located in the Ozark Shopping Center in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Coming up on 7:51 on this January 10th, and where did we leave off and what have I left out? What do we need the viewers to know about all three offices? Teresa?
Tax time is coming. March 1st will be here before you know it. Jayme has done her part to do the rollover to where our software provider will get ready to give us the files from last year. I always tell everybody in the collector's office we live in the past, and we're about to get last year's files so we can start getting ready to print the tax statements so they'll go out next year. So March 1st is coming.
Be prepared.
Be prepared.
Jayme?
Of course, we were getting ready to roll our files, so we had to get all the deeds input for the end of the year, and so we rolled yesterday, so we're starting fresh. We're in the new year now. And of course, everybody needs to assess by May 31st, and they can do it by email, they can do it by phone, as long as it's not the first time they've assessed in our county. And they can come in, of course, to see us, or they can assess online. We have business and personal assessments online. If they have any questions, they can give us a call.
Fun. Canda, anything for your office?
Well, yeah, they said tax time's coming, so is election time. So actually, the filing period starts next month, so it's going to be about that genie in the bottle question. Okay. Election equipment, which would, there's a lot of counties in the state of Arkansas who've been able to get new election equipment, voting equipment that will help with that issue. When you have complicated ballots, you're able to do it all on the machines, so that you don't have, I'm going to guess, probably will be in the neighborhood of, I don't know, 40 or 50 different ballot styles just for Baxter County this year.
Can we elaborate on that? Because was it you
number.
that told me about this when it came up? So if we know we're going to have, right now we're going to have a Republican gubernatorial primary as it stands right now, if things stand the way it is. So May 22nd, when we go vote in that primary, if there's a school board election in Cotter, Mountain Home, and Norfolk, that's 3 different ballots that basically say the same thing, because people can vote in that primary, but you'd have 3 different school board elections? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
so you have to design 3 ballots?
You'll have to design different ballots for each one of those different school districts. Plus, you got state representative districts, you got Senate districts, you've got Justice of the Peace districts. None of those district lines, designing ballots and making sure that voters get the right ballot for the precinct that they live in it's a very complicated issue, and so when they added the school elections to that as well, and they
just bought you
complicated
another
it a
bottle
whole
of
lot
seven
further.
for the headache, didn't it?
They did.
Wow.
So anyways, I understand the push behind that of increasing voter turnout on school elections, but the implementation of that is going to be very challenging, not just in Baxter County, but
So
in
how do you
counties
start
all
to
across the
design
state.
something like that? I mean, you got to check.
Well, thankfully, the Election Commission is responsible for designing the ballot, and I don't mean to throw that off on them, but they've already started.
Is that the County Election Commission?
County Election Commission, which is a board of 3 members, and a lot of people think that the entire election process is handled by the county clerks. A lot of it is, but there's also a lot of it, and the state law delegates who is responsible for what pieces of that, but the County Election Commission is responsible for a lot of the pieces of the conduct of an election, and so they get to design a ballot.
You don't have a special spot in each office where you just go and bang your head against the wall?
Sometimes we need one of those. For me, it's a vault downstairs in the basement of the courthouse. You can hide down there. That's my third genie in a bottle, is that for all of us. The courthouse, we've about run out of room, and it's a good thing that we're going to digital records, because we are bursting at the seams. And that old building, there's only so many places that you can go. So just briefly, just working within the frameworks that we have, and you know, back in the spring we had a lot of flooding last spring, and unfortunately in the courthouse we had a flood as well, which ended up with a couple inches of water on the floor of the basement of the courthouse that ended up with some other stuff, not so fun stuff, mixed in with it, and that saturated through a lot of my old court case files.
How long y'all have to keep stuff on record, on file?
Forever. So, as you can imagine, there's only so many places to go. And so my genie in a bottle wish would be facilities to be able to adequately house all of those old records, and be able to have them where they're accessible. It looks nice. Right now, stuff is stuck in every nook and cranny of that courthouse, and that's presented challenges all its own. But anyways, you asked.
See, 99% of us don't even know what goes on behind the scenes, what you have to put up with.
We all deal with old buildings. Teresa and I have a very old building that we have had to try to update. And, I mean, we had sewer issues. We had sewer backed up in the next building beside us for a couple of days where we didn't even know it, and we were all inhaling that, you know. And they finally got that fixed. But then we also found out that there was a sewer line that was open underneath our office that I've been dealing with for 5 years since we've been there. So when the barometer lowered and it pushes down those gases, it was going out under my building, and we smelled like the sewer most of the time. So we've got that taken care of.
Those buildings go back to
it
the
is
early
just
1900s,
crazy.
don't they? 1920,
The courthouse was built in the 1940s,
Yeah.
and as much as I love the historical value of the old buildings that we're
We
in,
do.
it creates its own unique set
Oh,
of
I bet it
problems
does.
that all of us have to
as
deal
long as
with.
we could have
so.
the money if we had the money to fix it, you know, we're fine with the buildings.
Yeah.
It's just there's things to be fixed, and
Yep.
they don't always
Final
get to do
minute.
that.
Jayme, Teresa?
Thank you for letting me serve as your assessor in Baxter County.
glad to have you in those
I
offices.
absolutely love my job. I love working with the public. I have a great staff, and they're all there ready to help you. And I would really like to continue working as your assessor, and appreciate your vote.
Teresa?
And I agree with Jayme on that. I am very appreciative to be the collector in Baxter County, and I look forward and I hope to have everyone's support to go forward so we can keep things going in a forward motion. And I'm very thankful for the other elected officials that I work with and all the ladies that work in my office. They're a great team, and we're just very blessed.
Canda?
Yep. We appreciate the faith and the confidence that the people of Baxter County have put in us to get us where we are. And thank you, Dale, for having us here today.
My,
Thank you so
my
much.
pleasure. I've enjoyed it.
Have us
Scooter?
back.
I'll come back anytime.
It's been a lot of fun.
Take us home, Scooter. See y'all tomorrow.